Everybody wants to hit their driver better, and there's nothing better than hitting a great drive. And I've always been a good driver of the golf ball. I've been fairly successful with it, regardless of where I played or even what I was doing in my swing. But here's what I've always done, and this is a drill that you should all work on. So what I've got here is 3 balls. Everybody wants, when they take the driver out, they're in a big rush to see how far they can hit it. But here's what you should do. So I'm going to start with this first ball, and I'm going to make pretty much a full swing, but I'm only going to hit it about 150 yards. So there's just enough speed here that I can feel where the club is. I can feel how my body's moving. I can feel everything that's going on and how everything sinks out, how the face is working through the ball. So it's not a short swing, it's a full swing, but you're just going at a real slow speed. So then you have to monitor what's going on. Now what I'm going to do, I hit that fairly solid, and if you've hit it solid, now I'm going to build the speed up. So all I'm going to do, I'll make the same swing, but I'm going to pick the speed up by about maybe 15%. So I'll hit this one about 160 in the air. Right over the top of that flag, and that went about 165 yards. So now I'm gradually building speed, and as long as I can stay in sync and hit it solid and control where the ball goes, I'm going to add a little more speed. If I get to the point where I add speed and I either lose my balance or I mishit the ball or I lose control of it, then I back the speed off. So now I'm going to up the speed again. So I'm going to hit this one about a little over 200 yards in the air. And that went about 200 in the air. And then I would pick the speed up, and as long as I'm hitting it solid, I feel like my balance is there, and the ball's going the direction I want it to go or curving the way, then I'll pick the speed up. You've got just enough speed that you can feel where the club is. There's enough motion there where you can kind of feel how everything sinks out, so it's a very good learning process. It's where you actually build new neurological patterns, full swing, 30% speed. As soon as you get to full speed, now you're reinforcing a reflex. So you're saying, I love my swing, I'm not changing anything. So when you're practicing, especially with your driver, start full swings and just hit it solid 120 yards, and then gradually build the distance up until you either lose control of the ball or you feel like you're a little off balance.